book lovers, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm Ayala, and in the next upcoming 2 weeks there's going to be 2 readathons. Well, technically there's 3, but I personally am only going to participate in 2. So this video is all going to be all about the books I'm planning on reading during those 2 readathons. The first readathon that's happening in the upcoming 2 weeks is the Bad Books readathon. It already started, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not participating in it since I have a final on the 15th and I have to study like crazy. But from the 15th till the 17th of this month, there's the hashtag Crush Your TBR readathon that was created and hosted by Raylene from Padfoot and Prongs 07 and Jacqueline from Jacqueline Reads over on Twitter. I'll link down below a link to Raylene's channel as well, a link to both of their Twitters and the official Twitter for this readathon. Basically, the hashtag Crush Your TBR readathon is a very relaxed readathon that is happening over the course of the weekend, that weekend from the 15th till the 17th. There's no challenges for it. It's just happening to motivate you to read as much as you can and take advantage of the weekend. Then from the 18th till the 25th of this month, a really exciting readathon is happening, and that is the Ripe Sad readathon round 5. And if you don't know, Ripe Sad stands for Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon. This is the 5th round that it's been happening. I have been participating since round 3, so I'm really excited to take part in this readathon once again. This was originally created by Miranda from Books 101, and this round is hosted by 4 lovely people, the first being obviously Miranda from Books 101, the second being Lainey from Ginger Reads Lainey, the third being Gary from Books Need Love, and the fourth being Naomi, and she's over on Twitter. I'll link down below a link to their channel, their Twitter, and the official Twitter for this readathon. If you do not know how Ripe Sad works, you basically pick a spot on your bookshelf and then you read all the TBR books you have from that spot onwards. So let's begin with my TBR. The first 2 books I actually want to finish are my currently reads. I hopefully have finished it by the time this video goes up, or like by the time the readathon starts. I'm going to link my currently reading video down below so you can check it out and know which 2 books I'm currently reading, and hopefully I'll finish by the time the readathon starts. The second thing that I want to get to is one of my review books. I have received 2 books for review that I've not gotten to already, the first being Melodies and the second being Sapient. Sorry, I don't remember right now the author's names. The third thing I want to get to is The Miniaturist by Jessie Burton. I don't know much about this book except that it has fantastic reviews. It's also the May pick of the month for the historical fiction reading group that is being run by Michelle over from Time Will Tell. The next books I want to get to are the actual Ripe Sad TBR, so we're just not going to move to that part of the bookshelf that I'm planning on reading from. Down we go! So my TBR books for the Ripe Sad readathon are the books that are over here. I'm planning on starting with The Host by Stephanie Meyer. Yes, I know, I still haven't read this book. For my defense, I actually saw the movie when it just came out. My friend was right after surgery. She really wanted to see the movie. I bought the book and I was planning on reading it, but then she was able to get out early and we were able to see the movie, so I ended up not reading the book after I saw the movie just because I wanted to get to something that I didn't know anything about. But I'm quite excited, and even though this is a pretty chunky YA standalone, for now, I heard that there might be a sequel. I think that I'll be able to fly through it like I did with the Twilight Saga. Stephanie Meyer definitely has a very easy writing to get into. Then I'm going to read Don't Breathe a Word by Holly Kupala, if that's how you say her last name. This is a YA contemporary standalone focusing around a girl who has asthma as well as an abusive boyfriend, and then the night after she loses her virginity to him, she decides to run away since she cannot face what she did. And she ends up meeting a homeless boy in Seattle named Creed, and from there he basically teaches her how to forgive herself and how to forgive others, and basically like teaches her about the world around her. The next book is a book that I am absolutely dying to read. This has been a book that I've wanted for ages, and then my dad bought it for me as a present. He just saw it at the airport and he knew how much I wanted this book, so he got it for me. And that book is House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielewski. I hope I said that correctly. Let's just take a minute to admire how beautiful this book is. Just look at that spine, people. Like, oh my god. Look. If you cannot tell, this is the remastered full colored edition. If you aren't aware what House of Leaves is, this book wasn't written by one person. This one person back in the 90s, if I'm not mistaken, released to the interweb his idea for a novel, which is a family that moves to a new house and then finds out that the house is bigger on the inside than the outside, aka the house edition of the TARDIS. And basically what happened is all of these different people, I think it was a website or something, went onto this website and then they wrote a part of the story. So all of these different people contributed to the overall novel, and then after some time the author actually took all those parts and crafted them together to make one novel. I am so excited to read this book. I think this will be such an amazing experience. I heard that this book is actually quite confusing. I mean, you can guess why, but I'm really excited since I actually kind of skimmed through this book and there's so many different writing styles and like artistically it also looks so different. Just pages that only have one word on them, pages where there's only like a couple of sentences written on the bottom, all of like this different type of pages, and I'm quite excited to read this book since I have wanted this book forever, so I'm so excited. The fourth book I am planning on reading is Sharp Objects by Gillian, or is it Gillian Flynn? The last thing I'm planning on reading, and this is actually more of like a backup read if I want to break from one of the books that I'm reading, is a graphic novel. I know I haven't read graphic novels for quite some time, and that is Fables. This is a deluxe edition book 1, which contains Legends in Exile and Animal Farm. Those are all the things I'm planning on reading during those 2 readathons. Are you going to participate in one of the 2 readathons or in both of them? I would love to know what is your TBR for one of these readathons. If you are participating, leave me a link down below to your video. I'd love to check it out. Thank you for watching this video. I'll have another video up for you guys soon, so I will see you then. Goodbye!